Well, Republican Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton sued the Biden administration this week over federal rules that require abortions to be provided in medical emergencies. That's right. When it comes to saving the life of the mother, no, Paxton isn't here for it. And here's good old Ken Paxton there you go. Yeah, he's been the cause of a lot of issues. And so the backstory of this lawsuit filed by Texas AG, well, we turn to the Washington Post. The suit follows new guidance from the Department of Health and Human Services that asserts federal law requiring emergency medical treatment supersedes any state restrictions on abortion in cases where the pregnant patient's life or health is at risk. Earlier this week, the Biden administration sent a memo to state officials reminding them of an existing law called the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act, which requires that all patients receive an appropriate medical screening examination, stabilizing treatment and transfer if necessary, according to the HHS guidance. Now, this requirement, it exists irrespective of any state laws, any mandates that apply to specific procedures. And although the federal decree focuses on abortions and emergency situations, well, Texas officials like Paxton, they're interpreting it as transforming every emergency room into a walk-in abortion clinic. That's right. So this is Paxton's response. The administration has a hard time following the law, and now they are trying to have their appointed bureaucrats mandate that hospitals and emergency medicine physicians perform abortions. I will ensure that President Biden will be forced to comply with the Supreme Court's important decision concerning abortion, and I will not allow him to undermine and distort existing laws to fit his administration's unlawful agenda. Now, remember, this Emergency Medical Treatment and Active Labor Act, it's already law. It's been law. It's been the game since day one. All of the Biden administration was doing this week is providing guidance to clarify the duties under it. This according to the Texas Tribune. In no uncertain terms, we are reinforcing that we expect providers, by the way, this is from the US Health and Human Services Secretary. In no uncertain terms, are we reinforcing that we expect providers to continue offering these services and that federal law preempts state abortion bans when needed for emergency care. Under the law, no matter where you live, women have the right to emergency care, including abortion care. Now, still, Paxton doesn't want to believe this. He's saying in his lawsuit that the guidance includes a number of new requirements to the provisions of abortion that don't exist under existing federal law. In addition to this, the Biden administration warned that if a hospital fails to provide emergency abortion treatment when necessary, which would be a violation of federal law, it could be fined or have its Medicare status revoked. Now, these hospitals are now threatened with having to choose between violating state law under the threat of criminal penalty or jeopardizing their ability to participate in Medicaid. Paxton's office argued in the suit. Now, it's no surprise, but obviously the White House has denounced Paxton's attempt to block the national mandate. And the White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, well, she tweeted this. The Attorney General's lawsuit is yet another example of an extreme and radical Republican elected official. It is unthinkable that this public official would sue to block women from receiving life-saving care in emergency rooms, a right protected under US law. Yeah, that's right. Paxton will come up with whatever's necessary to really advance his agenda, which is white male supremacy. So if that means that a number of women's lives are jeopardized and they would possibly die, I think he's completely okay with that. Jeff?
Further indication that this was never about lives. This was never about the loss of life or babies in mothers' wombs. This is about shutting down women's options in life. This isn't providing necessary care. This isn't providing prenatal care. This isn't providing IUDs, contraception, sex education, all the things that typically reduce abortions. It was never about that. So this is just letting us know, as you said earlier, Adrienne, about the racist Karen. This is letting them us know who they actually are. So I'm glad they're saying it out loud.
Yeah, me too, without a doubt. You would really want for people to want to protect other people's lives, or even just to invest their resources in doing what their constituents want done. But then you have these rogue officials who are willing out here just essentially sacrificing people to maintain their agenda. And it's incredibly disheartening when it comes to healthcare.